Alright, guys. Gals. People. This one's gonna start at the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Reminds me of Event Horizon. Oh, what's appropriate here? Sounds just right. Or no. I haven't spent too much time on this, I can already tell. Oh, that's too far. Uh-huh.
Alicia got a Facebook post, or someone messaged her on Facebook, you know, Shakespeare's, not her personally, saying that I was at the Lead Summit ID today, and someone was handing out samples of frozen pizza they said was Shakespeare. Where, or was that you guys, and how can I get my hands on board?
That's awesome. That's crazy, though. Such quick turnaround. Brown is hard to do, apparently. Oh, no. That's brown. There we go. Done. Talking to Brenna across the house. I don't know what color your eyes are. Oh. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, here, where else? Yeah, I think that's the one. The perfect likeness. Oh. I almost forgot. This is very important. Decisions. That's pretty good. There we go. You come to Yharnam seeking pale blood for some reason. People come to Yharnam to get healed because of blood healing. And maybe that's what you're doing. Who knows? I read, but I never saw it in the very first release of the game. Before they patched it at all, the loading screens just showed the game logo. It was very boring and long. There's a dog next to me chewing on a toy like crazy.
Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Do. Just laying on this table. These cute little guys are the messengers. They're your friends. They'll help you.
You found yourself a hunter.
The messengers are so cute. And here we go. The clinic. Hello? And now we all understand what to do. Hey friend, how's it going? Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? So this guy's supposed to kill you. I say supposed to. You can just kill him. Punch him to death very slowly. But it's more interesting if he catches you off guard and you're like, oh no! Oh, I'm gonna die! His hands are in a weird place. He's still hungry, poor buddy. In the interest of clarifying things, I've gone ahead and died here. It'll also speed up my progress to the next area. Here we are. In the dream. And oh, messengers. Well, don't mind if I do. I'm gonna go with the saw cleaver. It's probably the strongest weapon in the game. Certainly the easiest to start with. They're all good. Oh, thanks, guys. Look how cute they are. Oh, the pistol all the way. The blunderbuss is slower but easier to use, kind of. The notebook is essential. Oh, come on, don't. I accidentally did a gesture by accident. That's redundant. Hey. This lets you leave notes for other players to see. Like you. Players like you. Remember, I don't know what I should say they remember anyway. This is cruel. There is no hidden path. Anyway, other players in this area will be able to read the note. If they like it, they can rate it fine, and that'll heal me in my world. So it behooves you to leave good notes around for other people to find, because when people say, oh, that's a good note, you get healed to full health instantly, out of nowhere. You try and leave notes in front of surprises, or what have you, or next to hidden items, of which there are many. But because your responses, like or it's not really a response, your messages are part of a template, there's only so much you can say. You have to kind of clue people in. Now with saw cleaver in hand. It's a lot easier to kill. Blood bats. Oh, right. I forgot. A lot of transfusion tables. A whole lot of tables there. Forgot about. Yes.
Are you out on the hunt?
Yes, I am.
Then
Oh,
I'm very
are you
sorry,
in there somewhere?
but I cannot open this door.
There's her face. Do that.
I am Yosefka. The patients here in my clinic
To your
must
white
not be
dress.
exposed to infection.
There's her face.
I
Barely.
know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry.
A dog.
Please. This is all that I can do.
You go. Come here, friends. Tucker, come here. You don't need to go out. Go on.
Now, go. And good.
Dogs don't know what they want.
Are you still in need of something?
Yes.
But I have nothing more to offer.
Oh.
Please, try to understand my position. I can...
Whatever. So, apparently in Yarnum there's this ritual. It's like, kind of like the Purge, I think. Is when the moon hangs low, beasts come forth, and hunters go out to hunt. A lot of the hunters... Oh, there's another player. Hello, friend. Anyway. So the hunters come out and kill the beast to protect the townspeople. I don't think the moon's out yet even, but anyway. There are beasts. Beasts are out. There's this top hat over here. It's like that guy's from the intro. Kinda. It doesn't do anything. Oh, you can see this beautiful place. It's all pretty and gothic and crap. In fact, that bridge there... Huh. That's neat. We'll be going up there, but it's a roundabout way to get there. But corpses all over the place. More concerning are the number of coffins. And the coffins are... a lot of the coffins are chained up. Usually you don't put things in coffins that can get out. Like, you see? Not just like a little bit. Like cast iron coffins. Hello there. Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. Oh, there's a note here. Yes. Yes. Good stuff. Nice peaceful city. Or something.
You must be a hunter, and not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow
Poor
outsider.
Gilbert. He's sick.
Must have had a fine time of it. Brandon has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This time is cursed.
Do nicely.
Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do no harm or good.
Oh, that's great.
Pale blood, you say?
Yeah, I do.
Never heard of it. But it is blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yarnham lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood.
Special blood.
Yarnhamites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place. The hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance.
Anything else?
Across the valley to the east of Yarnham, you'll find the Cathedral Ward. Deep within lies the old main cathedral. I haven't heard of pale blood, but that's your best bet if it's in it.
Alright, thanks, man. See you in the waking world. Poor guys. They just don't know what's coming. So, like, in, this director's very famous for the Dark Souls series. And in Dark Souls, you're like a withered, undead creature, and you have to struggle and barely be able to drag things around and protect yourself and whatnot. This is not the case in Bloodborne. The hunter is a nasty foe. More or less immortal. And you just tear through and waylay to things as you go. Even at the beginning, like, it scales really well to keep it where you can always kind of tear through if you're playing it. I don't know. So I didn't talk about the weapons at all. We should talk about the saw cleaver. It's on the cover art. It's a nice saw blade right here. You can see here. Oh. Cha-cha-cha. Anyway, so it flicks out, and the inside is a smooth blade with a hook on the end. So you go from quick sawing short sword motions to giant cleaving, giant like axe motions. Now, if you do transformation in the middle of a combo, you'll switch in the middle, and those do a ton of damage. You'll see me use those a lot. Also, there are times when you should just leave it alone. Now, you can pretty much run through anything if you know the layouts well. I'm not going to do that all the time. Let's see. Okay. Anybody home?
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. How you poor thing.
Bitch. I'm in.
I don't reckon you're from well.
Oh, nothing to say. I don't want to rest over. Oh my god, oh look! It's a shortcut. But to where, you might ask? Why? If we go back this way... Oh, here's the fun part. Guy in a wheelchair with a gun. That's good. So this little jaunt I'm on here, running back through this building and around off that ledge and blah blah blah. Is he back to this gate? Where Gilbert is, right at the beginning. Isn't that nice? I didn't discover that shortcut for like a long time. Like I might have been playing the game for a year before I realized you could do that. The dog's growling at me again. Should be, yes. You if you recall, I looked up at a big bridge. Trying to see if I can see the clinic from here. I'm not sure which direction it is. Yeah, it's down there. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. Oh, Lord. Oh. Now, if an enemy is attacking you, and you poke them mid-attack, like right while they're hitting you, with a bullet, poke them with a bullet, you can stagger most enemies and most bosses in this way, and then set them up to tear out their organs with a visceral attack. Very effective. You see something? Oh dear, it's not going well. Ah. Come on now. Oh, damn. They love these. Good start, good start. The spoopy season? Yes, yes. It's always spooky. As long as there's more Bloodborne, it's always going to be more spooky. Oh dear. Loves the fire. Oh, excellent. Come on. Just one more good hit. I'm really wasting all my Molotovs. What if I die? Yeah. Yep. Oh, and it takes you back. Oh, right, because I got insight. Once you have insight, you can talk to the doll and level up. And
I am a doll.
yes, you are.
Here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you, to embolden your sickly spirit.
Well, I don't have any echoes to channel, but more instructions and explanations that really don't seem to mean much. It's very cryptic, all of it. Get my... I have a preferred setup for my hot bar. She does gestures too. Hey, oh, I'm sorry, my lady. There are a lot of people that sacrifice themselves in front of her, like this guy, because that's normal.
Welcome. What is it? Farewell, good. May you.
Was there any other ones? Nope. Anyway. Back. Let's see if I can find somebody else to call in. It's always fun to hunt with another hunter. Extra hunters actually increases the health of your bosses. Or maybe it's their defense. I can't remember, but it's usually a lot. Excellent. And other players have their damage kind of reduced. Ooh. And their maximum health reduced. But they're helpful. Oh, damn it. Nice. There we go. Hey. Oh, salutation. No, I have not. I haven't really thought about leveling up at all. But the last run I completed, I did just at level 4 without leveling. Which was kind of a pain, actually. I'm really partial to strength or strength and arcane. And of course I've got one dude who's absurdly high level and has everything, but I like strength because the Kirk hammer is a really good early game weapon for me. Like, you can just carry it through the whole game. I don't know. I use Kirk hammer all the time. I carry 2. I carry 2 on my really high level character with different gems. So strength is definitely a possibility. That wombo, there we go. Nice. I'm also partial to arcane just because the hunter's tools are great, but they require a pretty high investment to make it worthwhile using them as a primary damage. And the gems for arcane stuff are a real pain in the ass. Like, you don't have, you have the tools, so. Yeah, I've only done it in Bloodborne. I've played the other Souls games and Demon Souls too, but Bloodborne's by far my favorite. It's just a different mix of stuff. And I feel like it kind of lends, I don't know, there are strategies in those games for doing no level runs. But in general, in Bloodborne, you do more damage. Like, bosses have way more health in Bloodborne than they do in the Soul series. Not always, but generally. But you can just deal absolute ass tons of damage with the right setup and their exploits and whatnot. Like, if you use Beasthood, you can double or I think triple your damage, but you quadruple or sextuple the damage you receive. This is really bad, but if you're level 4, then you're going to get killed in 1 or 2 hits anyway. So it doesn't matter. The extra, it's just bonus damage. So that's a big part of the strategy. This also involves a lot of quick deaths. I don't have a tool yet, do I? Oh, I just don't have sharpness. Oh, hello.
You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gammon.
Yeah, it's kind of the same idea.
To you hunters, you're sure to
Like,
be
there's still the
finding
penalty still
these
exists, but it
now.
just doesn't matter.
Don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do.
Also, the way you upgrade items is different. It's kind of different anyway.
Welcome.
Like, there's a heavy swapping item equipment component to the weapons in this game, because you can equip basically 3 modifiers onto it, just as you just add stats to it. So if you pick and choose those, you can really do some min-maxing that's really dramatic in comparison with, like, sure, you can do enchanting in Dark Souls and changing your weapon types, like,
Let me stand close.
yeah, it's just different.
Now shut your eyes.
Well, there we go. I'll just be done with that forever, hopefully. Also, when you don't level up, you just... This is definitely the same as in Dark Souls. You just have so much stuff to spend because you don't spend your souls. We'll do that. Go back there. I think it's actually faster to go back to the first lamppost. This is kind of like a misdirection. I think there's dialogue with Gilbert now, too. Oh, the bridge is locked. Oh, what a shame. I'm kind of out. I haven't looked at anything of it. I know it exists, and I'll probably get it. But I haven't really seen much about it at all. Not that I've been going out of my way to look. Stop that. If anything, I kind of hope it is drastically different. I like the way the Soulsborne games work in general, but I would like to see. It might just be, you know, it's like the team specialty. It's a thing. They're good at it. But I'd like to see something with, like, the level of detail and attention to nuance and presentation, just in a completely different thing. Maybe not a storybook game or anything, but another action game. Oh, really? Interesting. Makes me think of Neo, which is also similar, but, you know, different. More mobile, though. Gotta love the, they're gonna make you more flimsy that way, too, I bet. Oh, where was I? Oh, right. Oh, dear. Yeah. Careless. That's easy. these fuckers get out of their cages after a while. It's no good. I don't know the trigger for it to happen, but it does happen. Very nasty memory of my first run getting swarmed by those dogs. Interesting.
I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you once have got off your arses, you're obligated to help me, you hear? So what'll it be? Are you going to tell me you're not?
Oh, a hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been.
Just thinking on things. No RPG mechanics at all is kind of surprising, but that also tightens up the experience a lot. Like they can. Well, I haven't. I usually send 1 or 2 people to fake Kisevka, but I don't send everybody. I usually I try and keep Ariana just because I want to grab that umbilical cord, but I usually send the suspicious guy who doesn't believe you. I send him to the clinic, and if I talk to the werewolf, I send him.
Still lingering about what's wrong.
And sometimes, what's her name? Adela the nun. She killed my Ariana one time, and I was upset because I couldn't progress the way I wanted to. So she usually goes to the clinic for healing. Did I miss something?
What are you still doing here?
I love Eileen. She's
Enough
great.
Trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
I could snag the staff spear, but I'm just gonna skip it. Probably stick with the cleaver base of things. Nope. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. That old lady, she could go to the clinic too. I should go back. Yeah, and I say I haven't really decided if I was going to bother getting the cords this run. I probably will. Just because of the extra boss and weirder ending. Oh, poor daddy. Oh, I'll find her.
My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it.
I'm so silly. Down, down, down. Yeah, that's a good point. I never thought of it that way. Oh, it's the wrong one. I'm recording this for a couple of my friends who have never seen any of Bloodborne. And I'm just imagining what they're to try and put all this stuff together. Like, what the fuck are they talking about? Little folks. Oh. It's perfectly normal behavior. I think I got my brightness up too high. Oh, yes. My teeth. Anybody there? Hello? As solid as it is now, more or less. I bet there's somebody around here. Oh. No. Just normal graveyard stuff.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Dad? Oh dear, good start.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it seems
Come
to
on,
me
buddy.
it's enough to make a man sick.
Ooh. Nice, nice. Trying to give him a sporting fight. Uh-oh. There we go. Always harder for me to parry him in this phase. Kind of. Yay! It's got a little blood on me. It's fine. Ah, dang it. I was about to call it, but I forgot one thing. One last boop. Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like someone's mum. The red jeweled brooch. And her dad. And the music box. Oh, oh. Well. Indeed. Indeed. Really the nicest thing you can do for that girl is to never talk to her once. Ah, the spider. Terrible shame. It's normal church statuary. Normal church stuff. Church people. What's this fella?
Oh, you must be a hunter.
Maybe.
Very sorry. The insects must have passed your scent. Good. Good. I've been waiting for them, Dory. These hunts are living all locked up inside. Waiting for it to end. It always does. Always has, you know. Since forever. But it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. Screams of women folk. The stench of blood. The snarls of beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, I tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread
First
the
time I
word.
talked to this guy, I
Tell them
murdered
to come on
crap
over. If you wouldn't mind.
for a moment. It's a shame because he's a nice guy.
I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone, if they see
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All that shit. I should have saved echoes or the badge. You might be able to sell enough stuff to get one, though. Not that Amelia's really a fun fight with no upgrades. Getting there. No way. Oh well. I guess I could go talk to Al, see if I pick up enough echoes then. I don't really want to do Old Yarnum. Yeah. Old Yarnum really won't even be a problem. It's just, I've already done that. I did that, like, the last 2 times I tried to record something, I picked different save files and I did Old Yarnum back to back, and I just don't really want to go do it again. Just go talk to the other guys back in Central Yarnum. I don't know. Don't know if I want to pick up the rifle spear either. But do. No, probably won't do that. It's really by the Kirk hammer is what I should do. I'll talk to Alfred. Yeah, a lot of help. All right, and where is that? What is it? Yes. Yes, a gentleman. Gentleman. Switch these dogs out. There we go. And yeah, I definitely think I can make 10k just down here, cleaning these up. Then I'll skip it for now. Uh-oh. That won't do anything. That's better. A little music for the road. Or not. Oh, just shy. Come on, where are you? Oh, damn it. And again, and again. I don't even need to kill these guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh dear. Oh yeah, the dogs are just annoying to catch. Since there's no shield, you can't just hide. Just gotta watch them. Can't believe we didn't pick those up. Well, that took that big chunk out of me there. That's better. Hey, 10,000. What do you know? Oh dear. Sorry, had to go grab some things. Anyway, yeah. No, the dogs are terrible. Oops. This is the noises, like, I'm wearing headphones to record this, and the first time I played, I didn't play with headphones, but it is really, the sound is very startling a lot of times, sure, but like the stark contrast from complete quiet to super loud noise over and over, it's really blasts you. Maybe my volume's up too high. Let's actually kill them in order instead of all at once. The birds too. Oh man, I hate the birds. Ah, they're... oh man. Well, I think I need to take a break. This is just not happening. Well, thanks for watching though. Oh yeah, yeah. This explodes. I'm gonna take a few minutes. I might get back on, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, later.